up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? My peoples, my mother boop and peoples. What is happening? We're back. Quality Minutes Podcast, full effect. It's your boy Yak. It's your boy Speed. It's your girl Miss Keita in the building.
Hey, give it up, give it up.
What it look like, what it look like. What's happening, y'all? What's the good word?
Y'all look good, man. Y'all some good looking folks, some good looking black people, man, as we approach Juneteenth, bro.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
All right,
shout out to Juneteenth, man. Hell yeah. I can't wait to be
what's coming.
My culture on that day, buddy. I tell you
that's right. That's right. But before we get into the nitty gritty, I want to make sure that we send our Quality Minutes condolences, man, to those families who have lost loved ones because of domestic terrorism, because of, just hate crimes and all this other stuff, man. It's not lost on us that we've lost like upwards of 31 people in the last 2 weeks, man. So Uvalde, Buffalo, California at that church, it just violence in the streets, so we definitely want to send our condolences, man.
Most definitely, man. Very sad, man.
Healing energy to you all.
Yeah.
As best as possible. I also send the prayer of endurance because during these times it's a race that we gotta try to stay in as long as we can, because each one of us dealing with those losses, you lose a piece of you. So I pray for your endurance so that you can just keep on going, because it's hard afterwards.
Hey, y'all, man, check on your people, man.
For real.
Some of them signs, man, like parents, wives, boyfriends, all that, man. Take it, just keep an eye on your people, man, because mental health is out here, and you never know what a person's mental mind state is, man. Check up on them, man. Some people might need a hug from my idea, man.
And who really need to check on, like, check on your single friends who out here dating.
Oh yeah. Oh Lord.
That's what you need to check on.
Oh, I'm so sorry for you guys. I'm so sorry,
God.
baby.
And I guess that segues into our today's topic.
I like how you just did that, man. I like the smooth transition. I see what you're doing.
I've been doing this for a little bit, you know what I mean?
No smooth criminal over here. Smooth operator. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Oh, shout out to Sade.
Okay.
Like you say, ladies and gentlemen, today on Quality Minutes Podcast, man, we're gonna tap into dating. Jesus. Even though, now let's get this, let's say this before we even get started. Now, we're giving you the perspective of the used to be's, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't trying to get in trouble, I'm just talking for the podcast, babe. Okay. I'm just letting you know how I felt when I was still thotting.
Yeah. Well, also, let me just put this out there. I haven't dated in a long time, so I don't even know what it's like out here in these streets. I don't know what the apps is like, because when I was dating, I mean, they was eHarmony had just became a thing.
Christ,
eHarmony.
Well, let me tell you, I put up some stats.
All right, what you got for us?
eHarmony, because it took all of the dating apps and it took a survey of people from those dating apps. And from what I gathered in regards to dating, it says over 20% of survey respondents cited timing as a primary reason for why they didn't go for another date. So when I say timing, I mean like the timing was wrong. Maybe they were immersed into their careers. Maybe they had too much on their plate because they had a young family that they were trying to get, accustomed to the new normal.
Maybe they were pregnant.
That parent. They could have been pregnant.
Could be pregnant. Definitely could.
That'll make it difficult to date, I think.
Most definitely. Yeah.
Here's the thing. I'll get into that later.
I'm dating somebody else and get into it with you too. No.
Then over 66% of men who were asked during the survey about why they didn't do another date said that the woman was just boring. That's what 66% of men said, that she was just boring. I just didn't want to do it again. So 20% is bad timing. 66% person was boring. And then 4% was the appearance was a deal breaker. So maybe they looked 10 pounds lighter on the picture. and then they look
Ooh,
heavier.
not the catfish.
Or maybe they what they were wearing at that time was just not appropriate and turn them off. And then 10% of the people they tore themselves down during the first date. So dates weren't asked again. So they pretty much kept dumping on themselves, maybe fishing for compliments, whatever the case may be. They were dumping on themselves and it was unattractive.
You can't,
and people said
you can't self-deprecate on a date. That's supposed to be like an interview. You're supposed to put your best foot forward.
I'm glad you said something about like
you can't be talking about how trash you are on the first date.
Yeah. I'm just so screwed up in so many ways. But no,
I'm just a little crazy. I'm real crazy, you know. And what? No, I need a
I mean, you know, the truth hurts, man.
A recommendation from your therapist.
I prefer the truth on the first date. Let me know before we even take off in this car when I pick you up that you are psychotic. Okay, let me know before we even pull off, bro. Because I don't even want to waste this $5 gallon gas to even take your crazy ass somewhere else.
Anymore? Is it 5?
Ooh, it's damn. It's like 470 some shit up here in Michigan.
It's way too expensive to drive right now to go on a weekday, bro. But I've been a part of all those statistics, man. All those statistics. I was a part of that. Like, I know y'all got some horror stories, and I can't wait to hear y'all's horror stories. I can't say I got any horror stories, but I got like, you know, I was on a date one time and she was so boring, man. I felt like I was like Montel Williams, like you're doing an interview or something, man. And she was not interesting. I'm just asking questions. And, you know, I'm like,
you said Montel Williams. I had to think for a moment. I think Montel Jordan. I had to take it back and realize.
Not this is how we do it.
Oh, you talk about Montel Williams, bald and sexy old talk show host. Okay, I'm sorry.
Get it on tonight.
No, man. So I'm asking the girl all these questions, and you know, I'm like, all right, whatever. She's not feeling me. Let's get through this. Let's get the bill. Let's get on out of here. You know, that's cool. My ego's not gonna be hurt if you're not feeling me. And then she calls me back for another date. I'm like, is this how you date? We went on a second date. It was not as boring. It was pretty boring. And
oh Lord.
and you never guess what industry she worked in.
What?
The entertainment industry.
Oh, dude. No.
Wow.
Well,
that's tough. What was she like a sound? Did she do sound or something? Like, what do you mean entertainment?
She was like into like movie and video production or something like that.
It's kind of nerdy stuff, you know. She had too much to talk about then, you know.
I mean, talk about your job, talk about anything, but just talk. Just talk, man. I'm over here asking dumb questions. What's your favorite color? You know what I mean? Like stupid stuff like that, just to get something going. Are you enjoying your food? You know, that kind of stuff.
I hate them kind of. Oh man, that's those conversations that don't go nowhere. How's your food? Oh, it's fine. And they just go quiet.
Do you cook? You try to lead into something. Do you cook?
Here's the question I want to ask then. Let's get to the list.
All right.
Okay.
Get to this list.
Let's get
there
it going.
Are 3 things that we need to have. One for you, since you touched on a slight horror story, because it's been a minute for you, Speedy. You've been in this marriage. That's beautiful. Everybody trying to accomplish that. Look, let's get a red flag from you, a red flag from you, and a red flag from me. Let's all give red flag. Speedy, give one red flag.
Oh, that's a good one.
That somebody should look for on a date.
It's hard to
on the first date or just dating period?
On the first.
Okay.
Man, dang, do we got to get just one?
Well, you know what? If you don't want to go through the first date, go on dating period. What is a red flag?
All right, I would say that on a first date, any date, early dates, a red flag would be if this person gets too intoxicated on the first date. Like, I think that's a bad look. Like if somebody gets just completely wasted on the date, like that's a no-go.
Especially if you don't drink and they get wasted. Oh my God.
Yeah, you kind of like got to now babysit this damn near stranger and make sure they get home safely. That's too much responsibility for a first date, man.
Oh man, they drooling all over their shirts.
Terrible impression.
They ain't even that loud. Like, what are you doing? They having the time of their life. You just sitting there looking bored as hell. Like, whoa.
Getting their boogie on, man. No.
What about you? It's so crazy.
Red flag for dating. A red flag for me is a chick that's in your car that's always looking over her shoulder.
Whoa.
What are you looking at, babes? Is somebody behind us?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dating in Detroit.
Why does this girl keep looking in this rearview mirror? Is she trying to stick me up? Her baby daddy around, or
why you gotta put Detroit out there like that? Why?
Yeah, well, tell me if stop me if I'm lying. Like,
you're not.
like,
I don't see any lies.
I
I
mean,
don't see any lies. I don't see any lies.
I can take the feedback. Just let me know if I'm lying, and I'll stop.
Give us one, Miss Keita. Give us one red flag.
If you're tearing down your ex too much, like if I ask you a question about your last relationship, that's valid. But if you're just going on and talking constantly throughout the whole date about them and trashing them, that's a red flag for me. You're one, either not over it, or two, you were the cause of it, or just three, you're going to be saying the same about me if I give you more time other than this date. So
definitely.
Nope.
But what if their exes were pieces of crap?
I have an ex that's a piece of crap, but I ain't got to keep talking about them. I wish him peace and to go on.
I feel that.
I mean, what you talking about this person for? Yeah, what you talking about this person? Yeah, why are you talking about this person constantly? That must be clearly on your mind. You know what I mean? Like,
let me tell you what this motherfucking Daryl did. Let me tell you what
Daryl. Not little Daryl.
Like, we know Daryl, right? Come
on. Right. You just over there like, yeah, he's a piece. Sounds like a piece of crap. Yeah.
I mean, what are you supposed to say? Yeah, I mean,
glad I'm not that guy. You know what I'm saying?
No.
But I can tell you, I got a job. I can tell you that much. I do work.
But see, on that kind of stuff, like, I'll be interested. Like, so why is he on your mind? I started like asking questions to tap into that. You know what I'm saying? Just to see, because that'll tell you exactly why they broke up in the first place. Like, oh, you didn't tell me you pulled a knife on them. And,
normally the ones who are in the wrong are the ones fussing, though. That's my point. Normally the ones who are in the wrong are the ones who are the angriest and keep on talking about it. Or you're not over it, so you're not ready to move forward with me. So that's why it's a red flag.
Yeah,
there's a lot of scorned people out there too, man. Like, dating can really mess up you mentally too, like, man. Because if you're really out there looking for a mate or something, and you go through these consistent dates and they all just fail.
Drop a bomb for mental health awareness.
Bang bang. Oh, I like that. Yeah.
To go and get someone to talk to.
Definitely. Shout out to mental health.
Okay.
Because there's some mentally unstable people.
Well, let's share some stories talking about mental health.
But I'm sorry, that was a little delayed. But hold on. Here's the thing, man. Here's what I would say before we move on to the stories, man. Okay. Is my best advice is to not ignore the red flags, man. Do not ignore the red flags, because we ignore them. Remember, we ignore them because, you know, he got a beard, or, you know, saying she got a big booty or something like that. We ignore the red flags, and then we move forward, and we end up
like
in a bad situation. Oh.
Man. Oh, don't say it like that. Oh, no. Oh, don't say it.
Oh, little tink. All right,
it's not over for you.
That sounds so sad, but I think what is even more I think what's even more sad is this story you about to tell about.
Oh my God.
Please
tell us about it.
People know.
Well, like
this is recent,
I gave the person a second shot. Oh yeah, this was recent.
Okay.
Like you, I gave the person a second shot.
Get your popcorn ready, ladies and gentlemen.
So the first, it wasn't even supposed to be me starting. It was supposed to be y'all, but if y'all want me to start, I'll start.
Ladies first.
Okay. So it was basically the second date. The first date wasn't awesome. First and foremost, the red flags were being ignored, and I was doing so because the person was well known to my family. So I said, okay, I'll give them a shot. They were very shallow with what they wanted. I asked the question, what are you looking for in, you know, a significant other? Oh, she's got to have long hair. She's got to be sexy and beautiful. She got to, I said, what? Now I said what to have clarity on, are you serious? He thought I was asking what for clarity on the difference between beautiful and sexy. No. He was like, oh, well, beautiful is, you're beautiful. You look like Halle Berry, but then sexy is like, Rihanna, from the room, I just want to put my hands all on you. I just can't keep my hands to myself when I see that sexy.
And we had this conversation. I kind of agree with my man. Like I get that. I get that difference, man.
Okay, but that's what so you don't want her to have a healthy mind. You don't want her to love God. Like these are things and they're superficial things that could be cut or lost. Hair, like come on. So he was like, I'm very particular about this, and that. He just kept going on, and it was all, he's too old to be like this. He's knocking on 50, right?
Come on.
So I'm like, you've been here before, right?
This is why he's single right now. Maybe that's why he's single.
Okay. So anyway, I ignore it. And here's something else. Well, then he says, you lost a lot of weight, didn't you? I said, I did. Why? He was like, I mean, you look good. I said, well, what makes you say that? He was like, because before you and your mom were identical. And your mom real curvy and this and that,
Whoa.
Mom is beautiful. But now you don't have as many curves as mom.
Please don't go with somebody who's trying to get at your mother. Please.
Now Speedy about to say something. Watch. Speedy, go ahead and say it. Because he was waiting. I know you. Say it. Now my mama got a booty that you could sit a cup on, right? She got a booty, and I'm not over exaggerating.
Listen,
booty is not.
Talk about your mama. Your mama got a booty. You can put a cup on.
Listen.
Ask Ryan. Ask Speedy.
Yeah. Listen. Okay. And when she used to come up to the school when we was back in high school together, and she knew it. She knew it. Come on now, she knew
what she was doing.
She used to have little fitted dresses and them little. She came out in workout clothes.
She came one time in workout clothes because she came from working out.
Man, the whole cafeteria went up. It was hormones exploding all over the place.
Everybody let me know before they could call me to the office to leave early.
Did the song from Friday come on when Miss Parker was outside?
Yes. Like that's what they did. They said, "Hey, Miss Proctor,
I can't even keep a straight face."
Man.
Oh yeah, dude is right. My mama got curves. Did I have curves after the babies? Yeah. After I dropped some dead weight, though, hint, hint, I also dropped a lot of other weight. So I'm back to my normal size pre-baby, which is fine. I have a nice size, but I'm never gonna be a match for my mama. Okay. Doesn't matter. If you want my mama, talk to my mama. Don't come at me.
That's a red flag. Yeah, that's a red flag.
Thank you. That's a red flag. So
he seems to be old enough, though.
Right.
I tell my
his classmate.
I tell my mom about it. I said, everything that happened. She was like, oh, maybe he was nervous. He didn't know what he was saying. I said, I highly doubt it. She was like, just give him another shot because she really likes him, right? Okay. So I go on the second date. This is the story. This is the true story. So that was the build-up. Here we go.
Ooh-wee.
I meet him where he lives. He lives in a nice condo-like area. Okay. He sees me, directs me as I park, and then when I come up to where his building is, he meets me and greets me. I said, oh, this is a nice condo like that you have. He says, it's all right. I said, you could live in a cardboard box. I was like, I mean, it's nice, but it's not like my house. I said, your house? But this is what? He was like, I'm having my house built. And I said, what? He was like, I shouldn't have told you that. What?
Standing like my daddy. Standing like my daddy.
It's like you dropping the Benz keys and saying, oh, I shouldn't have dropped like you knew what you were saying. I didn't mention nothing about a house, but then you want to act like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. So
did he drop the Benz keys though? Did he actually drop? Did he?
No. But he dropped the money. He had the money sitting right there. Once I go in the house, there is a wad of money sitting on the couch, right?
Question.
On the couch arm on his side.
You're talking about, can you grab me a coaster right there on that table right there?
Right.
Coasters, they're next to that stack.
Keita, question. The money that he had, were they strip club ones?
It was like 20s and 5s.
Oh yeah, he brought out the good stack for you. Yeah, let me put.
I don't know what else was in there, but it was a nice little. It was about this thick. It was about.
Oh, is my phone over there on that table? Can you grab that? Let's move that
Exactly.
Move the thousands out the way real quick,
So
baby.
the whole time we talking, he's looking straight at the TV. He won't look me in my eyes, and that's another red flag. He ain't looking me in my eyes. I don't trust you. The eyes, they never lie, Chico. Like, you ain't looking me in my eyes. There's a reason for that.
Did he have some buffs on?
No, he just had some regulars.
Oh, okay. It
Regulars.
was some yays though. Was it some yays?
Nah, they was regulars.
Oh, I'm about to say, just trying to show off
he
the
had
frame
some
to you.
sexy specs on.
Yeah, the sexy specs.
His reading glasses. You said he's 50-something years old. They couldn't see.
Looking over the top up like,
nigga was old as hell.
All the effects of COVID keep making me cough, and y'all making me laugh.
Pass me that.
I hate y'all. So
Hey,
anyway,
bro.
he then said,
Pass my prescription over there off the table right there.
All these pill bottles going around here, man.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
Water pill. Can you grab my water pill right there?
Not the water pill.
Order food. And then while we ordering food, he says, he brings it up. I really hate that I told you about the house. I said, I don't understand why you're making a big to-do about the house. It's a house. It's not a big deal. He was like, I mean, it is a big deal. I said, which one is it? Is it or isn't it a big deal? Is it or isn't it? Like, I'm just trying to show interest in something you brought up. I didn't ask you about the house. I didn't know about the house. And he was like, all right, you can ask me. It's just some people get judgmental. And I said, for what? You're not the first person to get a house. He was like, yeah, but I'm building one. And you're not the first to build one. And he was like, well, some people have something to say. I said,
and he wanted you to ask about this house so bad.
Right,
so bad. So where was it?
So
how many square feet?
Let me bite. I said, how many rooms? He was like, it's 4 rooms. I said, okay, you have a man cave in the basement? Yep. It's going to be awesome. He's talking about it. Then he says it's off the lake. He building it, blah, 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 in West Bloomfield. I said, okay, nice. Then I said, how many square feet? Oh, that I can't tell you. See, then you get too judgy. I said, okay, enough. Let's go get some food. Let's go get the food. So we head out. As we walking out, he says it again. I hate that I told you about that. I said, look, let me tell you something. I come from money, okay? You're not introducing me to a life I have not already had. You're not the first one to build a house in my family. You're not the first one to show a little cash. Don't. Leave it alone. If you don't want to talk about it, don't talk about it. Matter of fact, I don't trust nobody who don't look me in my eyes. You haven't looked at me once. Yes, I have. Yeah. No, you have not. I said, do I make you nervous? Then now he want to turn and look at me and be like, you don't make me nervous. I said, okay.
Wait a minute now, kid. That would have made me kind of nervous, though. Like, if you pressuring me to look in your eyes, you can't look at me.
But no, if you
wait a minute.
The whole time he been talking to me like this, Greg. All the house is 4 bedrooms. No, he's like this the whole time. Oh, the house is bedroom, 4 bedrooms.
My man was too GQ.
He wasn't looking at me at all. So finally, he starts looking me in the eye. So now we get the food. We go back to his place. We sit. I go to the table. I start unwrapping the food.
Went back to his place, huh? All right.
I start.
Hey, did he? Like, I gotta ask this question. Did he have Beijing?
Oh God,
Beijing. What?
Yeah, you know.
Oh, you know the
facial hair, 2 different colors.
The Sharpie beard.
No, what's that? The Teddy Riley's?
Ooh, not the Teddy.
No, not the Teddy. He don't have the Teddy. No.
Okay, let me ask you this. Hold on, real quick. So when he actually looked at you in those eyes, because this is a big flag too. Like, if you look somebody in their eyes and their body language is like fidgety, was he like fidgety, like nervous to look at you?
He was stable.
Oh, okay.
He was stable, but I knew I was making him nervous because you could tell even if he's not fidgety that somebody's a little nervous. He was nervous, but he had too much of an ego to admit it. So anyway, we go inside. I start unwrapping the food to sit down at the table. He says to me, let me wind it up. Let me rewind. He walks to the bathroom to wash his hands. I'm not going back there by myself with you. So I go to the kitchen while he's in the bathroom in the back, and I wash my hands. I sit down and start taking food out. He says to me, oh, I don't eat food on my couch in front of the TV. I don't eat food in front of the TV. I said, so your dining room and your television room is like pretty much open. Are you saying you don't want me sitting here? He was like, no, I'm just saying I don't want you on the couch. I said, I'm not at the couch though. I'm at your table. He was like, oh, okay, I'm just saying. I'm just picky about stuff like that. Like, I don't like washing my hands anywhere but in the bathroom. I don't even go to someone else's kitchen and wash my hands. Oh, so I went to your kitchen and washed my hands, right? Yeah, I know. I said, as long as you know, and I'll do it again.
Hey, yo, what's up with my man's?
So I said, I'm not about to go back there
Sound like
with
you got
you.
some OCD or something.
I know.
Right. And I said, do you have OCD? He says, probably, but I said, what do your people say about you? Like your best friend and your sisters that you're close to, do they say you're moody? No, I ain't moody. But what do they say? They say I'm moody. If your
They don't know
best
what the hell
friend
they're
says you're
talking about.
moody,
Right.
and your sisters, who you're close to, your sisters with an S, says you are, that means you're not self-aware. So you're not willing to admit who you are. That's another red flag. So I sit down, I start eating, and then he gets his food out, stands up like across from me, instead of sitting down at the seat across from me. He stands up, starts eating, and then walks in front of his television in the television room and starts eating. I said, I thought you didn't eat in front of your television. He was like, oh yeah, no, I just, yeah, exactly. So you have a control problem because you're controlling me and you're trying to do, you know what I'm saying? So pretty much I was like, after I was done, I had a few bites and I said, I'm gonna take the rest home. I said, I'm gonna call it an early night. And I left. And he got in touch 8 days later, like, hey, what you doing? I have nothing else to say. Like,
he's looking for a concubine. He's not looking for no lady, man. He looking for somebody who gonna be, listening to everything he got to say. Who'll be on his heels. That's what he's looking for.
Yeah.
And you ain't the one. I know you. You ain't the one.
Yeah.
I'm not the one of the two. I'm not.
I was about to say, you do got some parole officer in you, so I'm pretty sure you was
not parole, not PO.
Second of all, quit trying to date Keith Sweat. Jesus Christ.
Greg, you got a horror story though.
I got a few horror stories, man.
No, give me the one that was the ultimate. The pipe without the pipe. Give it to me.
Oh man. Listen to me, man. Look.
Chitty bang bang.
Look, man. Ladies, we are not just a problem. I'm gonna say that first. Okay. It's not just us. Okay. We all have our individual problems out here. Okay. But I will say this: if you ever get taken out on a date, please don't come out with no busted ass shoes, too.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Not the busted shoes.
Do not come out to nobody's car with some Jerry Stackhouses on.
Not the Jerry's. Oh, no, not the Jerry's.
Yeah, man. That's a red flag right there. Unless we going to play kickball, you better put your best joints on. Dang, not the Jerry, the Stacks.
See, that's the kind of shit to make you just, instead of going to a decent restaurant, we just have like a car date. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just drive you around the city and just, just let you see the sights from the outside looking in. You know what I'm saying? Because it's pretty bad, bro.
Because you can't. Here's why you can't take her to the restaurant with the busted Stacks. Because listen. Here's why you can't take her. Because you might be out and then somebody might see you and busted Stacks together, and you gonna be like,
dog. And that's the right time when your people will see you too. Like, you just step up, you just walk in the building, bro. You think you cool. We go to some low-key spot. It's kind of dark a little bit. Soon as you walk in the door, one of your best mans walk up. What's up, bro? Oh,
this you?
Oh man, yeah, this Diane, man. Oh, how you do? Oh, Diane. They looking right down at them kicks.
Like, this your cousin right here?
Is this your cousin?
It's nice to meet you. Y'all have a good night.
As soon as they leave, your phone just start vibrating.
Text messages.
They talking shit about you. I know she didn't have the Stacks on. Not the Jerry Stacks.
So what happened after you picked up Jerry's?
And it's like she was cool though. She had good personality. It's just the fact that, first of all, you had poor judgment. Okay. Now I'm not the flyest guy.
fashion.
I'm not the flyest guy in the world. But if you try to impress or try to get to know somebody, I mean, I guess I could take it both ways because she wanted to show me who she really was. I don't know what that is, but she just
Hey, shout out to laying all your cards on the table, man, on the first date.
You got to though, So I guess I gotta commend it some, but it was pretty damn bad, man.
Okay.
But I did want to tell you one more story though, because I ain't gonna even go hard on the stacks right now.
That wasn't the worst one. I thought.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. But like I said, I had a lot of terrible experiences.
This next story is this Uno right here. This next story. Oh yeah, please tell this one.
Okay, so here it is, man. So I'm working my job, whatever the case may be. We go on lunch break. I meet this lady at the gas station. Seemed pretty cool ass lady. She's a couple years older than me. I got me auntie like Keita had an uncle and shit. You know what I'm saying? So we she said pretty cool. Text each other. I'm like, yo, we having a little game night at the crib. Come on over. So she comes over. We over here playing drunk Uno.
Okay.
And it's the Uno where like one of the wild cards is blank, so you could just write in the rule.
Yeah.
Have y'all seen that? So yeah,
I've
so we over
that.
there kicking it, chilling, having good drinks. You know what I'm saying? We're just having a great time. Good time. So I kind of get crazy. Like I'm trying to get to know her a little bit more. So I get to digging into her history, and a super red flag kicks in.
What was that?
She tells me, she say, yeah, I'm cool. Just trying to get my life back in order since I got out.
Out the service? The military?
You retired from the plant? What do you mean? Nigga, like, got out of where?
Out of a bad relationship?
Yeah.
After I got out of federal prison.
The feds.
Orange.
For attempted murder.
Okay. Yeah.
So immediately, I'm going like this. You went from a smile to a, you just start sitting back in your chair. Like, I gotta get this lady up out of my motherfucking house right now. You hear me? And she tell you, and I'm trying to be cool about it, like, cause you don't just, it's not every day.
Oh, y'all were at your house.
Yeah, it was at my house.
Ooh, so you couldn't just like ask her to leave, like
no,
that.
I had.
Oh, you could, and she could have been like,
so she know where you live.
She knew where I live, man. She knew where I lived.
She knew the layout of the house and everything.
Oh man. So, but see, I tried to be slick though. I made her go around the blocks and shit so she would remember. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, go around that, make a left right there. And try to give her the alternate route to get to my house, but she remembered, needless to say. But as you can imagine, I was pretty surprised to hear that she just got out of jail. And I didn't want to ask her why she went to jail. And then she just automatically just told me, like, attempted murder, like it was just nothing. So I'm like,
let's just clarify. Listen, we all make mistakes, man. You know what I'm saying? We've had episodes about people who spent time inside. You know what I mean? It is just like for me.
This nigga 4 times, bro.
Oh.
Wait, what?
That wasn't no accident, nigga. She shot this nigga 4 times.
Oh, she wanted him dead for real.
Oh yeah, it was an
she
attempted.
Was trying to murder my man.
Yeah,
did she tell you why?
I didn't tap into how far that, I just.
Okay, so what happened after you made her try to forget how to get to your house?
She got there, what I'm saying? She got there, so hold on, I'm getting there, because like I say, I was trying to give her a smooth conversation so she could leave, you know what I'm saying? And, just kept her nice, I kept just staying off the subject about jail, and I didn't want to watch no gangster movies, no nothing. So, tried to limit the drinks. I tried to limit it. Oh man, it's getting kind of late. Oh no.
I care about your safety. No,
yeah, what you got up? You know what I'm saying? So it gets a little late. I say about 12. I say it's about midnight. And so she ended up leaving. Needless to say, I didn't call her back at all. So you know what I'm saying. But I'm dating at the time. Like I said, I'm starting. Okay. So I had another friend come over the house maybe a couple of days later or some shit like that. We just chilling. My daughter's in the crib because you know what I'm saying? We just chilling. Mm-hmm. I get up, I go to the shower. I end up hearing a noise. Like a noise. Nothing panning on my. I'm thinking, My daughter might have dropped something in the kitchen. You know, I ain't tripping. So
What the hell is going on between the sheets in my home?
next thing I know, I hear it again.
Dang.
Is it in your daughter's
Pop out.
bedroom?
No, my daughter's in my room now. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what the fuck is that? I come out, I look, and nothing there. I walk about to go back to the front door, and I hear psh, my bedroom window glass breaks. Psh, oh, somebody got to get shot. And I don't know because I'm not seeing a face with it. I'm just hearing the noises. I look out the front window. My front window of my car was broken. Busted my shit. Pow. And I had a little shooter at the time, you know, because I was down kind of bad. You know what I'm saying? So she shattered my damn thing. So I'm like, oh, okay. Shit's about to get real, okay?
Was she shot?
No, she just hit it. Bow. I don't know what kind of weapon
okay.
she used. She could have punched the shit for all I know, you know.
Or she shattered the glass. You said she shattered it.
She broke it. Wow.
So you saw her, and was she saying anything while she was doing it? You know how people yell while they hit?
So I hit the front door. I'm pissed off now. So she's saying to herself, you shouldn't be playing with people's emotions. You shouldn't be playing with people's emotions. I'm like, what you talking? Not when I see who it is, instantly I go grab my shotgun. Okay, instantly. Now I'm outside with a beater on and some hoop shorts with a shotgun in the middle of the afternoon, pointing at this 45-year-old ass lady because she felt like I'm playing with her emotions. I say, lady, we was only on a date one time. You only playing Uno. You
ain't even giving none, right?
No. Is it because I made you draw too many?
Sniff it, slob on it, nothing.
Nothing. Okay. She didn't even get none of the package. You know what I'm talking about?
How would she have been had you laid it?
Oh Lord, I would have got some slugs. She would have shot.
You would have been next.
I would have. It would have been an attempt. It would have been some real life shit.
Yep.
But so, you know, I put the burner to her head and all that. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't shoot. I was proud of myself. I didn't want to catch a body with my daughter there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just gave her a real scare and told her to get the fuck out of there before I called the police. That's when she ran. When she heard the police, she wasn't playing no game.
Doesn't care. She didn't care about her life. She cared about.
She didn't want to go back to the clink. Exactly.
Dang, she took off running,
somebody to be fearful of.
And look, once she appreciated the fact that I didn't pull this trigger and blow her head off, she went about her business. I never heard nothing else from the lady, man. Never heard nothing else from her though. But I was pissed off because I had to pay for both of my windows. But I took it, you know, I took it in stride. As long as she ain't, I came out with my life.
I know. With that kind of behavior, man, I would not be surprised if she was in the clink right now.
Yeah, she just might be. Yeah. She probably would be right
likelihood.
now,
if that's how you respond to one date, you're probably in the clink.
Wow.
At this moment.
Fucking insane.
So
man.
It poses the question: why do you think that the dating scene is so crazy today? I say mental health.
I say people aren't willing to. I ain't gonna say mold themselves. I think people are they're too stuck into themselves to let somebody else in. Because some people get hurt a lot. You know what I'm saying? You might have a lot of bad experiences with dating or relationships. So when it comes to trying to meet new people, I mean, sometimes it just be tough. You always got the red flags and shit together. You know what I'm saying?
The next one.
I think like you know, people always talk about how when you date, you meet the person's representative. And I think that's part of the problem is that when you date somebody and you put on for this person and then like maybe it gets a little bit more serious and then you start to become who you truly are, that's when they get upset or that's when you get frustrated. Like, damn, I didn't know you like, you know, did this, that, or the other. You know what I mean? I think that people don't show up as their authentic selves. I think that's a part of the problem. And so, you know, homegirl showed up with them stack houses. And so it gave you an opportunity to decide, like, that's not who I really want to be with. But somebody might like the stacks. You feel me?
You had to order them bitches from eBay or something, bro. I ain't seen no fucking stacks.
because you can't be for everybody. Like everybody is not for everybody, right? And so if you show up as your authentic self, eventually you'll find. I think you'll find the right fit if you are 100% yourself. Like
But-
my man,
Message.
like my man's who was trying to, sell you, talk about the house and talk about the condo. Like he hiding behind all that money and all that,
Yep.
all that
Yeah, he
superficial stuff.
insecure as hell.
He
Yeah.
probably a real goofball in real life. You know what I'm saying? He might be a fun guy in real life. I don't know, but he's so busy trying to put on and trying to impress people that, you never know who he is. Yeah.
Well, also like him, he's not self-aware. So a lot of people give us the
Mm.
representative because they're not willing to
Oh.
accept who they really are. Think about the question I posed to him. Are you a moody person? Are you a moody person? For you to say my best friend and my sisters say so, but no, I'm not.
Everybody's listening but you.
Right. And I'm like, well, if the closest people to you say you are moody, then how are you? And they weren't in the same room at the same time of saying it. That kind of tells you are. Nah, I'm not. I don't think I am. That's not being self-aware. So you give me the representative trying to hold back, and then later I see the real you because you're not self-aware.
Well, let me push back a little bit. Most people are not self-aware. Like most people, because Keita, you done told me stuff about myself over the years. I done told you stuff about yourself over the years, and we like, nah, there's no way I could be stubborn. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I think in general, we're just, I don't know. I think people just mostly are not self-aware. I think the more self-aware you are, the better off you are. But I think to some degree, we all kind of struggle with that.
But the good thing about us, at least we communicate, even if we don't believe it. You and I have both walked away and said, maybe, never thought of it like that. Even if we still don't really believe it, we don't just say, nah, that ain't true, and just leave it alone. We communicate still effectively. If you're going to completely ignore it and you're not willing to have the discussion about it, to find out a little bit about yourself from a different perspective, then yeah, that makes it difficult.
But see, I don't think, like, especially if it's a first date, nobody want to hear somebody tell me what I am. You don't even know who I am yet. You know what I'm saying?
And
you can't get that off one
for over a year.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying off just the first date. Like you can't. I'm not about to sit here in a therapist. You know what I'm saying? Like that therapist appointment telling me how shitty I am. Well, you know, you might want to read up on that, man. You know, your heart's beating a little fast. Maybe you should slow down with the fried foods and all. Look, man, you know, shut up.
Dr. Keita over here, like, what are your best
drink?
friend and your sister? What do they say about you?
What is your cholesterol level at? Got to slow down those calories. You're getting kind of pudgy over there. Like, golly.
Relax,
so
lady.
what will be if the first date you don't do that? Tell me what will be a perfect first date then.
Ooh,
if the first date you shouldn't do these things, and all the dates we're talking about that were first or second dates were horrible, then what would be a perfect first date?
Perfect first date.
Perfect first date. See me, I'm a simple type of guy, you know. My name is Greg, and I'm a Scorpio.
Listen to the voice.
And I'm a Scorpio. I love ladies who love everything.
Float on,
and everybody. But when I do, you know, I pick her up. You know, no, I won't even pick her up because I hope she got a whip. You know what I'm saying? I give her a location, you know, somewhere by the water. You know, I like the river walk, you know what I'm saying? Probably grab a bite to eat before she get there or some shit, you know, just ask her what they want. Go to Starters or something, get a little carry out, a little something. Go down there by the river walk and just sit back and chill, man. And, you know, just conversate. Because I think the water is so, it is, you know what I'm saying, soothing, you know, it makes it easier for people just to speak their mind. So, and I might bring a fishing pole out there too, so we can really get busy. You know what I'm saying?
In a 40?
In a 40. Hell yeah. Works every time. Billy D, baby.
What about you, Rye? What about you?
Oh, shoot, man. I'm on a first date. I think that it has to be scenic, right? Like whatever it is. I like getting food and taking it to a scenic situation. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's like in the mountains, you know what I mean? Like maybe we in Colorado or something like that, or maybe we, you know what I'm saying, we at the beach or something like that. But just something real scenic. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful day, perfect day. You know, if we at the beach, it's a perfect day. It's not too hot, you know what I'm saying? But it's not chilly, you know what I mean? Let's see. I think. Oh, let me back up. I think that the perfect first date requires you to learn this person, right? So I've spent some time talking to this person and learning who this person is and their likes and their love languages. Go back to our last episode, check it out. You know what I'm saying?
LiveQualityMinutes.com.
LiveQualityMinutes.com. And so you listen to this person, you study this person, and then based on like their need or what they desire, like you kind of, you know what I'm saying, do that. Or here's another first date. No, here you go. Here's the first date that I want to do.
Oh Lord.
What would you mean? So I give her a location, right? Like, listen, we're gonna meet at this location at 6 p.m. on Saturday, right? And we're gonna act like we don't. And we gonna act like we don't even know each other, but you're gonna dress up to the nines. I'm gonna dress up or whatever, and we're gonna act like we don't even know each other. And I'm gonna roll up on you. I'm gonna talk to you. Again, we just complete strangers. I'm gonna chat with you, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna buy you a couple of drinks. I might invite you out to maybe have a little, bite, a little pizza, you know what I'm saying? Some street meat, something like that. You know what I mean?
Meat. Oh no!
Then we might leave the bar, maybe go do a little dance or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's already planned. I already know what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? But we just acting like we don't know each other the whole time or whatever. And then at the end of the night, we seal the deal.
Ladies and gentlemen,
that sounds like a.
Please do not present street meat on your first date.
Because sometimes you bar hopping. You know what I mean? If you bar hopping.
This fool said street meat.
Please, not this street meat.
Because you might be with a chick who likes to drink Bud Lights. You know what I'm saying? Every girl don't drink champagne, and what I mean. Do say
that's true.
Would be something, and this sounds like a great married couple date. It sounds like a great married couple date.
Oh yeah, well, I've been married for a while, so I don't really know what this dating shit is like. So
yeah,
no, and that's great. That's great. We all your goals. That's what you are. Your goals. Okay, your goals.
Yeah,
give it up
yeah.
to CDI.
What about you? So Marquita, tell the fellas what you want.
She's still available, fellas. She's still available. LiveQualityMinutes.com.
Well, you can't purchase her at LiveQualityMinutes.com, but
contact her phone. Comment down below.
Perfect date.
Y'all still got me coughing over here. I'm still recovering from COVID. Okay, so when it comes to a perfect first date for me, I like to have a starting plan, but I like spontaneity throughout the night. So for me, this would be somebody who I would feel very comfortable with. I would like you to pick me up. Because in today's world, unfortunately, ladies, back me up on this, we're not able to feel so comfortable with you knowing where we live. Look at Greg's situation. We can't have that. Yeah. So, but in a perfect day, I would feel comfortable and have spoken with you enough. I know enough and feel comfortable for you to pick me up. We go to a nice dinner. Again, we live in Detroit, so we have the best of both worlds. We have the US and Canada. We can look across the water and see. And there's a lot of wonderful scenic restaurants along the river. Yep. I would like to be somewhere at a restaurant, because seafood's my favorite, that would have water and my favorite food all encompassed together. And then I would like it to where afterwards, we really don't eat dessert there. We might just walk along the river, like what Greg said, and talk. And in the summertime in Detroit, there's things always popping, like multiple things at one time around the entire downtown area. I would like for us to just go and enjoy something and then go to another spot and enjoy something pretty much throughout the whole night. Yeah. We look up, the night probably has just been going on, and we get a little dessert downtown somewhere at a nice street, not street meat, but a street vendor.
Please don't get the street meat.
Okay, not the street meat. And a perfect night for me ends by like 10, 11 o'clock. And I know that we could have the night end that way, because I don't want too much, but I want enough that you and I get enough from each other that we look forward to the next time, and it wasn't too much pressure. Because as the night goes on, you do look for street meat, and I don't want that, So I just want to enjoy you. Listen. So that's a perfect date for me.
I think those are the best days though, like those ones where you just, I never like do movies for a day because
Yeah,
you want
it's a
to
waste of
converse.
time.
It's a waste of time. So you want to converse and you want to
How
talk and
dumb
you
we
want to
were
chat.
back in the day.
So yeah, I definitely think those are some of the best. My first date with my wife was, we went and got some noodles and company. And we went to like a botanical gardens and we just like set up a blanket and we just ate and we just talked and then we walked around and we talked about the scene. Like it's something to say about scenery and like conversation, right? If people can't hold a conversation, and that's another red flag.
Yeah, that's the best days is be able to sit there and talk to them. Like if you can find a real fluid conversation with somebody, man, it's pretty dope, man. It's pretty dope. Because I know when I first met my fiance, we talked for about 6 hours, just chilling,
it matters.
Talking shit, man. Listening to some music. Had a couple shizots, and wasn't no street meat involved or no shit like that. But we was just.
I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear
that. But I do want to. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. You got the list over there.
Go ahead. No, you do it.
No, because you mentioned something when we first started about like dating apps and crap like that. Let me be for one to tell people those apps fucking suck. Okay, I've never had anything successful.
I haven't started it yet. I haven't
ever had anything successful come from an app. Like these motherfuckers have mental. That's like the mental issue central right there. Like it's crazy. People be losing their damn minds, bro. Then not to mention the catfish part really, really exists.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
I remember I met a chick off a dating site. It was a while ago. It might have been like the MySpace days and shit like that. Yeah, a crush spot. Remember them joints?
Oh, yeah.
Man, I met this chick. She was beautiful in the face, but all her pictures was just headshots. You hear me? Oh. And I'm a small frame kind of guy. I got a little bulkier now though, but I was
headshots.
I probably was like 5'4", 145 pounds, right? So I go pick up this chick, man, and I just knew she was gonna be fine. So we get to the spot where her friend is, because I went with one of my buddies. It's supposed to be like a double date. So they come out the store, and they came out looking like the number 10.
No.
So I'm sitting in the car, and my man, he instantly started laughing because, I'm like, I'm praying I get the small. I hope it's the small one.
Oh, God.
Nope.
No.
And I tell you, this girl was wider than all outside. You hear me?
Oh, no.
Oh, Lord.
And let's be honest. Let's be clear, ladies. You could be a big woman and be sexy, beautiful, and everything. But when
don't
you
lie
project
about
yourself, don't lie about it because you're making somebody believe something that isn't true. Bring your current picture to the forefront at the beginning, not later. There's nothing wrong with you having to be a heavier set woman or a smaller woman.
She was beautiful, she was beautiful in the face. She had hazel eyes and
that's all. You gotta play your cards. Like just let people know who you are up front, so you give them an opportunity to make a decision.
That's
but you
it.
get them hooked.
That's it,
bro. This girl was so big.
So what is our quality content recommendation? Each of us one.
Watch the movie Thin Line Between Love and Hate.
Oh my God.
Because the sweetest woman in the world will be the meanest woman in the world if you make her that way.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Real spill. Martin Lawrence, baby. Martin Lawrence.
Good movie. Good movie. What was home? Oh God, what was homegirl's name? Oh God, what's her name? I don't know. Anyway, mine would be, so it's a I think I made this recommendation before. Did I talk about 90 Day Fiance? Did I say that?
Yes.
Yeah, you did.
Did I? On the marriage I forgot what you said.
Listen, yo, this is a hilarious show, man, because
I love 90 Days.
It's a good show, but it is hilarious because clearly people, like, it's basically people meeting each other like on apps and online. They meet somebody from another country and then they bring the person from the other country over to the US to live, and they got 90 days to get married. But man, like, these people do absolutely no research on these other people's cultures, dog. Like no research at all. You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna marry a Muslim man, of course you can't go out with in a bikini. You know what I'm saying? Like, because
right.
You gotta know that. Like, you can't, you know what I'm saying? It's all these very cultural differences that make it like super interesting. Like a dude moved over to Brazil with this girl he met online. He don't even speak Portuguese. Like, how do you think this is gonna turn out?
Brazilian chick who don't speak no English, man.
So what's your recommendation?
90 Day Fiance. It's on TLC.
Watch 90 Day Fiance.
And yes, and check back in. It's hilarious.
Oh,
what's yours?
Okay, so mine is give it time to grow. Don't rush. Enjoy the ride. The first date may feel magical if the person has it set up perfectly, but that does not mean that you bang on the first date. Give it time to to grow, not without rushing, so that you can really pay attention and not fall for red flags or ignore the red flags.
Message.
Oh, hey, that's a good one. Listen, you gotta give yourself patience, because honestly,
my dick whipped, so don't do it, or pussy whipped. Don't do it. Don't do it.
It's true.
That is true.
You'll ignore everything because it's just so good. But then she banging out your windows and wearing the stack houses, and you ignore them, or dropping Ben's keys and little crumbs leading you to where they want to go, and so that's about it.
I still feel like that motherfucker owed me a window.
Hey, listen, you need to let that go. You barking up the wrong tree, my guy.
Every time I talk about that shit, man, that shit still make me mad.
We're gonna Google her after. We're gonna Google her after for you.
That shit has never happened in my life, bro. Somebody breaking my shit.
Oh no, it's happened now in your life.
Oh yeah. It totally happened. Yeah, it didn't happen before that, but Jesus Christ. Who blatantly just disrespecting my shit. Jesus.
Hey, look, I know y'all was playing Uno, but she is the wild card, my man.
Oh, for sure.
You don't know what you about to get, bro. Let it go. That's what she did to your windows. What you think she gonna do to your face?
I can't laugh at McCall.
I don't even think I play Uno since. I don't even want to see them bitches no more.
Come on, I had trauma around the Uno game.
It's over,
well, again, y'all, it's been a wonderful conversation. We spent some quality minutes together.
Yeah.
Yes, we have.
Definitely.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know what I'm saying? Make sure, because we have a wonderful holiday coming up. Juneteenth is upon us very, very soon. Mm-hmm. We're doing it for the culture. So today, now, livequalityminutes.com. We are featuring our Juneteenth t-shirts for the culture.
Right. For the culture.
On sale today. Is it today? Did we put them on sale today?
They're on the website on today.
The website. Please do not. I mean, I ain't gonna say do not, because I will still come through. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a reason why we have a website. If I had hand-to-hand stuff to you, then I wouldn't need the website. It's okay to order. It's okay to make things easier for yourself. I just want to mail it to you, straight to you. I don't want you to come to me just to get your stuff. I mean, I got you, but come on. LiveQualityMinutes.com.
Hit up QualityMinutes.com.
Please do.
All right, Keita, go get some lozenges.
Yeah, thank you. Right, I'm dying over here.
Lemon. All right, y'all.
Yes.
Love, peace, and hair grease, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, holla at your doggies.
Bye.
Wait.
Bye, guys.
Yonder. Going in, son. Hey, man.
Water.
I am so hammered right now, bro. Never bold, though.